Posted on April 4, 2026, footage highlights the successful operations carried out by the Ukrainian mobile unit of the volunteer formation from the Hlevik territorial community. Observe this soldier. His sole protection is a single pole, no trench, no wall, no building, just a thin strip of metal between him and the incoming drone. He sees it approaching and tries to aim his weapon, but no matter how he positions himself, the drone adapts. Any action would expose him. Any movement would sacrifice the only cover he has. He stays pressed against the pole, hoping it will suffice. It won't. A Ukrainian drone equipped with a shotgun engaged a Russian Malia drone in midair. We begin today's series with an ambush set up by a Ukrainian drone pilot against a Russian soldier. He spotted the drone at the last moment when it was already too late. Next was a motorcyclist. After he was neutralized, another FPV drone engagement and destroyed the motorcycle. In the Sumy region, 8 Russian soldiers entered a house one by one in the village of Sopik. The soldiers were unaware that Ukrainian drone operators were observing them from above. After all the soldiers moved inside the house, a Ukrainian FPV drone arrived and monitored the building, demonstrating how drones are used for surveillance and tracking movements before an engagement. Two Russian soldiers were engaged by Ukrainian forces near a toilet house in an operation monitored by the UA 225th Assault Regiment on the Eastern Front. Recorded and published on April 3, 2026, the incident underscores the constant vigilance and tactical precision of Ukrainian units, demonstrating that frontline engagements can occur anywhere, even in seemingly unexpected locations. While Shahid drones moved towards civilian areas this morning, Ukrainian pilots were already in position to intercept them. Watch, one by one, they are engaged before reaching their objectives. Every drone stopped in the sky means a building left standing on the ground. The following footage comes from pilots of the Signum Battalion. The location is the same forested area in the Lyman sector, where opposing forces continue advancing in small groups. New reinforcements are engaged almost immediately after entering the area. For years, movement here has been slow and contested, with units pushing forward under constant pressure while still struggling to clearly establish stable directions of advance. But thanks to FPV drones, they don't have far to go. The following shots show a hunting-style photo and a drone flying close to a Russian soldier, capturing a dramatic and intense moment for documentation purposes. The drone moves with precision, highlighting the soldier's movements while remaining undetected. This footage demonstrates how modern UAVs are used for surveillance, tracking, and intelligence gathering on the battlefield. Every angle and close-up adds to the realism, showing the tension and unpredictability of frontline operations. The visual narrative emphasizes the risks and intensity faced by personnel on both sides in active combat zones. On March 31, 2026, pilots from the Magyar Birds unit identified a radar station of the S-300 complex, codenamed Amir, in the Luhansk region. After confirming the location, operators conducted detailed reconnaissance, refined the engaged coordinates, and executed the engagement. The drone engaged precisely, successfully disabling the radar installation. The facility was situated within a forest belt and was actively monitoring the airspace, performing its combat duty. Such radar stations are critical components of the air defense network, tasked with detecting enemy assets and guiding missiles. This engage marked the station's final combat operation. On the same day, pilots from the Matterbird's unit identified another key engage, a Russian surface-to-air missile system positioned in the middle of open fields in the Donetsk region. Although the system was on a cover mission, it failed to remain undetected. Next, more footage from the Signum Battalion in the Lyman sector. The first engage was a desert cross buggy, used by the occupiers for rapid raids and ammunition resupply. A crossover vehicle then came under fire. Its doors swung open mid-drive, and the occupiers spilled out. Following that, 3 Banka vehicles were engulfed in flames. These old cars had been converted into military transport by the enemy. Now, nothing remained but ash and scrap metal. The final engage, a makeshift pickup truck of unknown make, producing a spectacular plume of smoke.
Personnel engaged. Vehicular disablat.
Enemy drones intercepted. Communications disrupted. The 71st Jagger Brigade. Huntsman 71. Sumy and Kursk directions. FPV drones and bomber drones operating in tandem across multiple locations. Same operation, different objectives. Notice the priority. Communications first. No coordination, no backup, no warning to the next position. Then the vehicles, then the drones, then the personnel. Systematic. No room to respond. Disabling communications before everything else. This appears to be the blueprint of modern battlefield tactics, command and control taken out first, then everything else follows. Night falls, and the silence is pierced by the hum of FPV drones. Under cover of darkness, the pilots of the Signum Battalion guide their drones with precision and coordination toward their engage. Each engage moves like a beat in an orchestra. Every explosion is the climax of a symphony. Enemy equipment ignites one after another, fitting into the rhythm of the night's operations. The finale is cold and calculated. The drone hovers mere meters from the engage, pausing briefly like a held note before the climax. The enemy still does not realize this is only part of the maneuver. A second pass, adjustment, engage, and an explosion conclude this nighttime engagement.